Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a different kind of video. When I first started my channel, Reiki Light, I used to do more spiritual videos talking about different spiritual concepts and my experiences and stuff. And today I was really called to do this video. So it's going to be a spiritual talk. How to tell if something is low vibrational for you. And so this is the key, because something my guides are always telling me is one size does not fit all. We are all at different levels. We are all at different levels of consciousness, different vibrations. We all have, different belief systems. And so what's good for one person could be very, very harmful for you. All right. And I don't know why I was guided to do this video today. Maybe someone who watches this video really needs to hear this message, but here are the top 3 telltale signs that something is low vibrational for you. And I'm going to call it the peanut butter effect. All right. So what the peanut butter effect is for me, who is not allergic to peanut butter. I mean, I like peanut butter. It's not my favorite. Like, I prefer caramel. But if someone offered me some peanut butter cookies, I'd probably eat them. I'm not going to lie. But for someone who is allergic to peanuts, they have to stay away from peanut butter, or peanut butter is fatal to them. And so this is the same as everything else in our environment, in our world, because everything is energy. We are vibrational beings. We are energetic beings, and everything else is vibrational. Everything else has a vibrational frequency. And there are just some things that are just not aligned to our frequency. It doesn't mean that those things are necessarily bad. It just means that they're bad for us, all right? Obviously, if you're in a situation that is abusive, hateful, cruel, where you're dealing with theft or deception, that is toxic, that is low vibrational energy. But sometimes it's not so easy to tell, because you're not necessarily dealing with the obvious signs, the obvious red flags. And so here are 3 telltale signs that something is low vibrational for you. The first, and maybe the most important, is that you energetically feel drained when you interact with that thing. So I'll give you an example. You got a great night's sleep. You woke up in the morning, you had your coffee or your tea, you meditated, maybe you worked out. You're feeling great. You're feeling energetic, you're feeling happy, you're ready for your day. As soon as you get into your work and you sit down and you turn on your computer, you automatically get a headache, or you automatically start to feel drained. You feel tired now. You feel anxious. These are big telltale signs, especially if there's nothing happening in that job that would be like an obvious red flag. Like, you don't have an abusive boss, you make a decent income, you like the work that you do. You may not love the work you do. It may not be like the work that you hoped you'd be doing, but you enjoy it enough. You enjoy your coworkers. But every time you get there, you start to experience physical symptoms of illness, or you start to have anxiety, or you just literally feel drained the entire day. And then as soon as you leave, you feel energetic again. That is a huge telltale sign that that environment is low vibrational for you. The second biggest telltale sign is that whenever you engage with something, there's always an issue. Now, it is normal in life, because energy ebbs and flows. Not everything is going to flow smoothly all the time. We also have, sometimes astrological influences, especially in our personal charts, that can wreak a lot of havoc in our lives. But if you're always with the person and there's always an issue that seems to be like an external issue, that's a huge telltale sign that that person is low vibrational for you. I'll give you an example, a personal example. So I was in a relationship with this guy for a while, and every time we would plan a trip, every time we would plan to do something, there was always an issue. There was one time where we were driving out of state to a concert and my car broke down and we did not make it to the concert. There was another time where we were literally moving into our apartment. It was the first day. I had to do a wire transfer. The wire transfer didn't go through. There was a ton of issues with the bank. My account got flagged. You know, again, things that never happened would happen at these like most inopportune times. But what I saw after we split was like, that was actually the universe like trying to block me from doing certain things with this person. All right. So that's a huge red flag. It's a huge telltale sign that there's just an energetic misalignment and that situation is low vibrational for you. Another big telltale sign, and this is going to be number 3, is that something just feels off. Everything seems great. Everything seems good. There's nothing, obvious that is going wrong. But in your gut, you're just like, God, there's something missing here. Something feels off. That's a huge telltale sign that something is low vibrational for you. And again, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because sometimes it's not obvious that the people that we're with, the relationships that we're in, the job that we're in is actually harming us. Sometimes it's not obvious, but how you will know as well is that, again, the more you engage with it, the more these things will come up. If it's a job that doesn't fit you vibrationally, the more you go, the longer you're there, the more you're going to have physical symptoms of illness, the more you're going to have health issues. And you could go to the doctor and you can go to a specialist, they'll run a bunch of tests, and they may not find anything necessarily wrong with you, not in your blood work, not in the tests that they run, but you are having these physical symptoms. That is a huge sign that that job, that situation is not healthy for you. Also, in relationships, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship where it's like when you spend time with a person, there's always something that goes wrong, you guys go out to dinner and your card gets declined and your card never gets declined. You are spending time together, hanging out, and, something crazy happens. Like, if there's a pattern of these crazy instances that take place when you're with that person, that is a huge sign that they are low vibrational for you. Another big sign is, again, just things feeling off and not really being able to put your finger on something. Even if you're intuitive, even if you're tapping into your intuition and you're doing cards and you're praying and you're meditating, you're trying to figure out, okay, what is off here? And you can't figure it out, but you feel it. That is a huge sign. So, quick video. Just want to put that out there. Really pay attention to how something or someone makes you feel energetically. So if you're around them and you feel energized, if you're around them and you feel optimistic or hopeful, if you're around them and you feel inspired, or vice versa, if you're around them and you feel drained, you feel tired, if you're around them and you feel angry, that's a huge, and they're not doing anything to make you angry, they're not doing anything to trigger you, but you're around them and you're just getting annoyed and agitated, that's a huge sign to pay attention to. Pay attention to when you're at work or in certain environments, at the store. If you're in line and you just feel like, gosh, I'm so exhausted, and there's no reason for you to be like physically exhausted, that's a huge sign. And so I guess I just wanted to make this video for whoever needs to hear it. Pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your body, pay attention to your gut. And you don't have to be in low vibrational experiences, because as soon as you decide to like spend less time with a person, spend less time at that job, you'll start to notice like your abundance increases, your energy increases, things start to calm down or things start to improve. So really pay attention to that, all right? Sending lots of love. I hope this quick spiritual video helped. Take care.